Don't do any business just because you want to make money.
Tell me a breakdown. You
Yeah.
want to open something in the UK, what you will suggest? Let's say in London, it's too
Yeah.
crowded.
Yeah.
How did you manage that? Do
That's
everything.
where we come in the picture. We handle everything.
If they have a particular ideas, we can help to develop that. So we can help them with training.
Did you charge
refurbishing or-
anything for that? About royalty. Welcome to PG Talks. It's Jay from PG Talks, and today we have a special guest. This episode is just for international students whom want to do something in the UK. And what we are speaking in the podcast, we got a PDF down. However, let's introduce the guest. So, as per the rule,
They're gonna introduce. That's it. Hello.
Hi, my name is Akshay Saji,
Hi, I'm Rohit.
and we are from Maximus.
So hi Akshay and hi Rohit and welcome to PG Talks. So yes, it's a rule. You have to introduce yourself
No problem.
and like in our podcast,
Mhm.
most of the people have the students only. 90% of them students only.
Mhm.
So before going to your business,
Yeah.
so we're gonna start with your journey. So who's gonna tell about first, like you or him?
Anyone is
I'll start with you. Okay.
No problem. Yeah.
So Akshay, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Akshay Saji, and I'm basically from Kerala. And yeah, I am actually a civil engineer by profession back in India. I did my master's here in project management. So yeah, that's how I got into like UK. I came here as a student about a year and a half ago, and I currently in my PSW, and I'm doing business related to the food truck. So yeah.
And you?
Yeah. So myself, Rohit. I'm also from Kerala. Before coming to UK, I've been in different roles, from different sectors, basically from private to NGO, and you know, even to into some teaching as well. So I have had a diverse experience back home. Yeah, I did my MBA here, and now we are here with Maximus Trailers. Yeah.
just give a brief introduction in Malayalam to our Malayalam viewers.
Yeah. Well, എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഓൾറെഡി മലയാളികൾക്ക് തന്നെ അറിയായിരിക്കും കുറച്ച് പേർക്കെങ്കിലും. In UK, like I'm related to Maximus. We are a food truck company, and the only company in UK to provide A to Z solution when it comes to the food truck. And there's no other company like that in UK as well.
So they are the first, like us, in the UK.
Yeah.
You know, going to your UK journey.
Yeah.
So what have you done in back in India? How your schooling started and the main thing. This is the second part that you decided to start the business in UK.
Yeah.
But when you were in the school, what were your plans?
Mhm.
I hope you have other different plans in India as
Exactly,
well.
yeah.
So what was your plans like when you were that in school, and what was your ambition to become? And
Well, my family always wanted me to be an engineer.
okay,
So that's why like they sent me to be a civil engineer.
okay,
And on the other side, like studying civil engineering at my fourth year of engineering, I started my own company. That was a tourism company.
okay,
You know, like how we actually organize a trip for the college and we do it. I started like that. It's called en route.
Mhm.
So eventually, right now it's an international tourism company. We do like currently 8 countries right now. We're only doing international at the time being.
Mhm.
So that was my first company. So after completing my studies, I went on with the business of en route.
Okay.
Then that's where the COVID hits. So like no one is actually coming out of home.
Mhm.
So there's no point at doing like the tourism business.
Yeah.
Then I joined Infopark Kochi in a company called Celis. I worked there for quite some time. Then I moved on to Amazon, like the Amazon Development Center in Bangalore.
Okay.
And I worked there as an analyst for 1 year.
So data analyst?
Yeah, as a data analyst for 1 year.
Okay.
So after working there, I thought like I'll come to UK and explore more of it.
So why such so many job roles which you like planning to become an engineer, then all
Basically, it was like I was not mostly interested into civil engineering, to be honest.
it was like your parents wanted to become.
Yeah, my parents and uncles wanted me to be a civil engineer. That's why I went into civil engineering.
So what your parents' background was into engineering or like into
No. I actually come from middle class, like a lower middle class where I came from.
Mhm.
My father is a barber.
Okay.
So you can imagine the situation where I was born and brought up. So I initially knew like to fulfill my dreams, there's no point in going and working.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought like only thing I know is like I want to be bloody rich, and the only way to do that is by becoming an entrepreneur or a business. So that is the only option for me.
Where did you come from in Kerala?
In Kerala, I'm from Kochi. To be exact, the place is called Edappalli.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, if I talk about my background, my family has been in agriculture. We are basically come from a
Farming.
second generation farmer,
Okay.
farming family, and so I did my schooling all in Kerala itself. I come from a place called Nilambur. It's famous for the teak.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, up till 21 years, I was there in Nilambur. I did my graduation as well. I did my graduation in economics, and after that, like I didn't go with the trend during those times was either engineering or becoming a doctor. You
Doctor,
last
engineer,
year,
lawyer.
yeah, it's
Same
like
thing.
that. So I did my economics graduation, and then I went for a couple of years of UPSC coaching.
Okay.
So
Did you crack it?
I had I had this idea of like being a civil servant and serving my country and all that. Yeah, going on. So yeah, I did 2 years. Yeah, I did clear my prelims once, but yeah, um, after that second time I didn't get through. So I seen that loop like when people are stuck in this UPSC loop for long. So I just decided to like take a step back, and so I did my post graduation in politics and international relation
Okay.
from Pondicherry University. So I did there a couple of years, and that those times I was more interested in like giving back to society and all those stuff. So I went and enrolled in a program which is like a India fellowship. So where the students are from different sects of like countries selected, and they will be placed at different grassroots agencies. So I was placed in one of the grassroots agency in Sukma in Chhattisgarh.
Okay.
It's heavily hit by
Naxals, yeah.
Naxalism. So, yeah, so I've been there. I've worked for this NGO for 1.5 years.
Okay. So it was like a internship, something like that?
No, it's like a on ground training for becoming a development professional.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a proper work, but also includes society and communal, like angles in it. Like I had to teach in a temporary school setups in different parts of like Sukma, Bastar, like that. Yeah. So after that, COVID came. Then I came back to my home, and then um, I just resigned those job. And after that, like I worked for Wipro for a couple of years.
Wipro is it like in the call center or like in a tech industry?
No, it was mostly like a back end job. So it's like coding. Yeah, it's in a software. It
So
was very
like you were
monotonous.
like a QC, quality
Yeah,
tester.
yeah, it's like that. So it was basically a monotonous job. I didn't like it. It was work from home. So after COVID, like, restrictions got over. I traveled all around India looking for like, finding the purpose. So all these years of my life, I'm trying to find what is best in me. So that's why I've like, diverse and different. I just listen to my mind, what I want to do, and then go in it. So yeah, still I haven't figured it out even by then in 27 or 28. Yeah, so then I realized like back in the days I had a dream like I want to do an MBA. So so I just like as like the trend goes on to the UK, so I came back.
Like I have observed like when it comes to like South culture,
Mm.
most of the people I have seen that they have gone planned to go to US because it's they're like the target is to if you both are from like tech industry. I think you are from civil
Yeah.
and you are from tech, so they plan to either go to the US and maybe different like Australia, New Zealand. So limited people I have seen to come to UK because in Kerala the NHS
Yeah,
very
happy. Yeah, NHS. Yeah,
care homes and
care homes and yeah.
so why you choose like a MBA?
Yeah, basically, UK is good for quality education.
it's
That's like the first preference. And I went on in a University of Nottingham, which is one of the top 100 schools. Even for MBA, all three schools are accredited with different MBA certification. So it's a quality of education which I put forward. That's why I like spend a huge.
And do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I do. I do have
So
one.
like you are the elder one or
No, I am the youngest.
youngest?
Yeah.
Okay, so what like you when you were planning doing something like this, so were like what was the like a financial condition? Because I have seen like lot
I
of
mortgaged my home to come here, bro. Like,
Even me also, I mortgage my home. That's what I'm
it's
saying.
the
Yeah.
story with most
Most of
people.
the most of the Mallu people who come to study for UK, they mortgage their home.
Okay.
That's the scenario.
And you have a siblings?
Yeah, I do have a sibling. I have a sister as well.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
That's right. So
Yeah,
that's
we
the thing.
both are kind of similar to that, yeah.
Okay, so then you were like when you were in school, how good you were in studies, like you, because parents know.
Yeah,
Is he capable?
I was good at like studies, to be fair. Like, I didn't slack in any of the studies related because um, even when I decided to do my UPSC coaching back then, I'm from a very remote part in Kerala. Like, there no people used to do that back in 2014, 15 like that. UPSC was not even a trend then.
Okay.
Like, yeah. So, yeah, some like, if I say about like the financial situation back then, it was not that great, but still, like, we had some dream of like, oh, we want to chase our dreams. Yeah, so just went behind it. Sometimes it will be right, sometimes it will be wrong, but we don't know until we try it.
And what about you? Like, were facing any challenges or like any issues when it comes to like, because you are the youngest. So, and when you have like a family, you seeing this thing, you come from like a very low middle class. So it's not about like you have to study. Your other siblings have parents have a financial burden on them as well.
Yeah.
So were you facing any challenges during that time?
Well, obviously we didn't have the money. My parents didn't have the money to send me UK. So we mortgaged our home, which is one thing. And I was also like good at studies as well. I was very good at math. I like
numbers.
I play with numbers, yeah. I was good at numbers, so that was one thing. So when I did the research, it was like either if you want to go for job or business, I feel like UK was one of the good place. So and on the other side, the weather back in India, you feel like cold weather, oh, it's really good. So and that was one fact as well. So that's why like I choose UK. And initially after my studies, you wouldn't believe this, I didn't even made a single CV. I just went straight into business.
Back in India, when you both were like, you were on a different side and I were on a different side.
Yeah.
So when you were doing like multiple jobs,
Yeah.
what experience did you get from those? Like, were there any common experience when you were working in different field, or were like every sector has a different opinion, or like working in different things?
Well, starting my own company, the one thing I got really experience is like I was good at sales. I was good at really talking with people, convincing them, understanding what they want, like building a rapport with them
easily.
At that time, we were truly into like tourism only. So it's like we have already fixed packages for them. We just have to talk with the governments and what we are actually providing, make them understand what the value we have, and then sell that out. I did start that with my friend. He is actually my childhood friend, and we still have that company. Our office is based in Kochi, and we have like 4 employees right now. It's still running. My first business is still running.
Anyone want to go to Dubai? Luxury? Contact him.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah.
And what about you, Rohit?
Yeah, so back in India, as I mentioned, like, I've been like searching what I want to do with my career. I always wanted to start something on my own, but didn't feel like that was the right time for it. Or like, there were several hindrances faced during that time. But one thing I realized is that like in every job roles which I've done, it's mostly into like people centric roles. Yeah, apart from the Wipro, which I was back in coding, apart from that, all of them are like people centric jobs going.
Is it the coding?
Yeah.
It's like mostly on the back end side. You are
Yeah.
in the front end.
Yeah.
So you are good in like codes and everything.
I was not good in that. I was just like following the training and then just doing it. It was a very monotonous job. I did, literally hated it. Yeah, but I just managed to do it because of COVID, because we were not able to go out. Yeah. So because of that, like, all the previous experience related to like, even my NGO experience, the development sector, that really did help me in terms of like, fundraising.
Yeah.
In a way, like, I was late to realize that I was also good at like, sales in terms of like making it work for the clients. So, and I'm also curious into learning new things, like what are the things which is currently ongoing, and tap in that market and like and the trend as well. So yeah, I do a bit of research and stuff. Yeah. So
Because recent trend shows that, because although in Kerala the literacy rate is really high, so in every family they more focus on like this. Every student should get a proper qualifications and stuff.
Yeah.
job, yeah.
And it's the good thing is that it's not about if that guy is like just struggling in his part, so other people get influenced and they start get focused on studies and everything.
Yeah.
So that's a good culture in Kerala. And when you both were doing good in your field,
Yeah.
so were your parents like, okay, why you're planning to go to UK when you are making the money in India?
Yeah.
Well, the best thing for me was to like explore more.
Oh.
And I was that kind of person, like I want to explore more of
You were
what.
not satisfied what you were doing.
And one thing is that we never get satisfied.
Yeah.
So having a right mindset, you never get satisfied with what you have. You just keep on getting reasons to like aim higher, right? So that's one thing. And also like education was also a factor. Though like I'll do my master's somewhere else, and yeah, here I am. Here I am.
So did you guys make any pre-planning that, okay, I'm gonna do this in the UK, or I have this much budget, I have to do this, like any kind of this pre-plannings you have done it?
Yeah, for me, like I didn't focus anything on job. Just right after my studies, like I thought like I'll do business, and I was researching on that.
Before coming to the UK,
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Before coming to the UK, I just did the basic research and planning only, like regarding the university, which education that should be choosing, regarding the courses. That's it. Like I do not blindly trust anyone. That's one thing. So everything that I'll be doing the research on that. Like that's one thing about us. Like we will be doing the research,
The homework, basically.
the homework. Exactly.
And how about you?
Yeah, so before like I made the decision to come to UK back in 22 December, I guess. Yeah, 23 is when when I came in. So 22 December, that's when I've decided. So then I did my background research. What are the top universities? Which qualifications are needed? What sort of like yeah. So based on that, I filtered certain universities. I applied by myself. I got placed in 5 or 6 of them. But I chose Nottingham because of like the MBA was really good. So yeah, basically homework is needed.
So did you do a pre-planning? Okay, I will
Mm.
land in the UK, I will do this, I will find a part-time or anything, nothing.
So it was very overwhelming when I came in. Like it's a new place, don't know anybody. Like it's just ourselves and like
Your 2 suitcases, that's it.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So it means like I have seen students, they before landing in UK they made a group or community. So
Yeah.
our people are there, so we're gonna like just make
Yeah,
who is coming,
yeah.
because when they join any university or they get in cap
We already made like 10 plus groups just for the accommodation.
just for the accommodation.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just made 10 plus groups just for accommodation. And one thing I knew was like the best and easiest way to get a job is like going into the carer field.
Yeah.
So that's what I did initially. And the other advice that I got was like, if you have plans to like expand or like be really good at UK, have a plan to take a car. Why? Because that will help you in the
Exploring more
yeah, exploring to more
People were
places.
saying it to you, many people across the groups.
Yeah,
They messaged you. No one guided you properly, right?
well, I actually had one of my friend who was already here. So I asked him like, what are the possibilities? What are the do's and don'ts? So he told me like, if you have plans to like get a job really fast, initially when you come here, try to take a car. Why? Because that makes you easier to access any place and any job.
So what was your first job in the UK?
I started as a carer. Initially, like I came to UK within 1 week, I got the job as a carer. Why? Because I was bloody good at networking. So with the networking itself, I got the job. I got into an agency. I started working there, and within like 3 weeks, I bought my first car.
Within 3 weeks you got your first car.
Yeah.
So like most of the students didn't tell you about this thing, don't buy the car, don't get the phones or something, because it's a liability. It's not an
Well,
asset. Because
well,
we have paid to
liability comes with an opportunity as well. That's what I believe. Obviously, if you take a good car, it will be a liability, but you should know how that will benefit you in the long run. So that's the main thing that you should be looking into.
So like,
Obviously,
the moment you bought a car
Yeah.
and like you have back in your mind that you have a loan to repay.
Yeah.
So
You have insurance to get.
insurance to get.
Obviously.
So were you thinking something like that? What
How did
if
budgeted basically?
yeah? How did you manage?
Well, I know that I was actually working for an agency. So agency, there will be like emergency shifts. So whenever you get an emergency shift, if I have the car, I will be able to go there and take the shift, right? So that's easier for them to call me as well. Why? Because I have a car. So that was one priority. I was trying to be a solution to a problem there. So that's what I
not
did.
focusing on the problems, you were just focusing.
No,
and
why
believing
focus
in
on the problem?
believing in yourself that okay, if I have
Yes.
think something and I have a good like trying to influence people, I will able to make it
Exactly. That's what I did. Even when
in part time you are not able to make that much
that much money, you can only work for 20 hours,
20
right?
hours.
So there are people who doesn't even get 20 hours. Why? Because they are not a solution to any problem. That's what I try to figure out. What's the problem there? Okay, there will be emergency shift, and if you are ready with a car, they will call you. So that's what I tried to do.
But no one mentioned you any smart move to work instead of care homes.
Well, I was actually okay with care rooms. I was actually okay with talking with people, and you can improve your language really good
Then
working in care room.
and the people skills basically.
Yeah,
right?
it's not like you're just going to the same place over and over again. Why? Because when you're working in an agency, you're going to a different place, different people, you talk with a lot of people. I was actually happy with that.
And did you bought the car?
No.
What is your journey then?
It's different.
Yeah, when I came in, like, I was in an MBA course which was very rigorous. Like, we had like first 6 months it was very rigorous. So I was able to find a part-time job only in like second or third month, I guess. Yeah, because the classes were hectic, and then the classes were hectic, and I was just like, trying to find a balance between that
Yeah.
and, managing my finance as well. So I didn't get a job until 2 months, I guess. Yeah. I first tried to be in a warehouse. Yeah. It was like a 12-hour shift. It was so hectic. Yeah. I was like, literally like after a couple of months, I dropped that. Then then I got an opportunity to work with a supermarket and as a store assistant and stuff. That was pretty stable till like,
your
yeah,
any
MBA
trust
courses
question.
get over. Yeah, so because of that part time, I was able to. So even I would say that like the first 6 months was like really hectic in terms of studies when I came here. The next 6 months, I've made use of like the course breaks and then earned some money part time, and then I explored the Europe. I visited
you
several
traveled
countries. Yeah,
lot
I
in-
traveled a lot.
You didn't get the tickets from him?
No, I didn't even know him by that time.
We met after like 1.5
Coming to
months.
this point only, how do you guys met?
Yeah.
Well, the first business that I started right after my studies was a food truck. I collected a second-hand trailer, that too with the help of another partner.
So like,
So-
did you research by yourself?
Yeah, I did my research by myself.
Okay.
Like
what
I,
was the point that you have to go on food?
the thing is like what I looked into is like what are the sectors which are already good in UK. So I got like real estate is really good here, care industry is really good,
Really?
and also food industry is really good.
Yeah.
Why I cannot go back to being a carer? Why? Because I don't like that profession, to be honest. And the other side is like real estate. So you need some amount of money and a team to work on that.
Yeah.
So the next option was food industry. But still though, taking a restaurant or a takeaway that will cost around like 100K or 200K, which I didn't have. So then I researched more into it. Then I got to know like food industry, you can actually start food truck. So the main problem where like the food industry lose money is rent and labor. So if you can cut down both of that, you can maximize the profitability.
That's
So
why you put the
that's
maximum.
that's why like I
That's
came,
another story that we
yeah,
will
that's
cover.
another story. So that's why I came up with the solution of like starting a food truck. Why? Because the labor, you can be your own labor. So that's fine. And also rent can be cheaper than any takeaway or any restaurant.
So like when you were researching this thing, I want to start a food truck,
Yeah.
and you just pass out from the university.
Yes, I did.
And
I just passed
the
out from
moment
the
you
university.
passed out, or you were just planning when you were in the middle of your like end terms or like final.
No, after completing my studies, we have like a 2 or 3 months before we take the PSW line. So that's when I did most of my research, and I already got like food truck, and I already got the food truck and trailer everything ready. I got it bought it second hand and things like that. So it was just a matter of time until like I go into PSW, register my company, and just go ahead with that.
And you were doing this thing in Nottingham?
No. I was initially in Anglo-Ruskin University. I was in Chelmsford. So I was living in Colchester. Then I moved back here to Nottingham because of business purpose. So this was the location I got.
How did you meet him?
Rohit.
Yeah,
So the first.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So basically, so he started the food truck. I was working in Nottingham then, and
Before meeting,
Yeah.
are you working alone or you have before you have another partner?
Well, I had another partner. His name is XYZ. So yeah, yeah.
We cannot do
So initially, what I started was with doshas.
Okay.
So obviously, being a South Indian, that's what everyone will think, right? So I started with making doshas, and obviously I got trolled for a lot of that. Kept coming to UK, then being a dosha guy, I got trolled a lot.
Did your family know about this thing?
Yeah, obviously. Though, like I was more into like self-marketing myself and doing personalized branding. So obviously they would know, right?
Yeah.
And even all the uncles and all the neighbors were actually making fun of my parents as well. I started with doshas, making doshas and all. And there was a point at my first business where like things were not working out really good. Why? Because I was finding it really hard to like scale it up. So like say like you're making doshas or curries. It was not a chefless concept.
Alone or like
Yeah,
another
I was
partner?
actually working alone.
actually, I'll tell you the scenario. So he was when I met him the first time. So he was the new food truck in town there, and
And
it
you were
is-
there only.
Yeah, I was living there. I was
He was in
living
Nottingham as
City
well.
Center, and then I used to visit his shop the first, and then try dosha and masala chai and all.
Used to come there for getting chai.
Yeah,
Except
mostly.
we became friends.
Yeah. So mostly I've paid a couple of visits, talk with him how he started and everything, and then like have like food there. So food was good, so I kept going there again and again. And then I was also asking him like, what's your plan to scale this, or like what's your plan again? So he mentioned that he
And
wanted.
the other guy was present there?
Yeah, that time he was partner with another partner, business
Yeah.
partner. His business
And he was
partner.
not in the.
But no,
I was not in the picture. I was
well,
not in the
my
picture.
other business partner,
He was not.
the other business partner, he was actually more than 50 years old.
Yeah.
So he was like more of like a silent partner. I was the one half of the partner and also the active partner. So the other guy would not show up. It was whole my responsibility to like take care of everything.
So he was like, okay, I'm there, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I'm the one who's controlling and doing everything.
Doing everything.
So that's on the other side. So I was actually trying to scale this up. So one difficulty that I found is like it's not a chefless concept.
And you were just
Yeah,
drinking the tea.
so I was
you
just
planning the
like
thing.
I was just going there to have food, and I used to have talk with him because daily after my work I used to go there and have food and have talks with him.
And
So
I was more of a talker and he was also more of a talker.
So he was a good listener.
Yeah.
yeah, and then like then he mentioned about getting another food truck and franchising this model. Yeah.
So you have that vision, and he was.
So when I met him, he wanted to franchise that food truck, and then so I had some supply contacts in China, so I made an inquiry regarding to get another food truck from China, imported it here, and then so that he can franchise it. That was the idea when we met, but then because of the business partner and his ideas regarding scale up and stuff, it couldn't happen. And then we were at a different point, at a point of time, we wanted to do this. At first, it was like a food truck franchisee. That was the idea. But then later on, we had a talk regarding this, how to
Develop it, scale it.
up his.
Like I was a person who's like, if you want to do something, do it really fast and quick. Be the first to do it. Take the first movers advantage. I was like that, and he was also similar to me.
Yeah, so this guy, we were like trying to make use of his ideas to scale it up, but he was reluctant to engage in it.
So when you were putting like first, when you were planning to start a business with him, was the other guy was like making any obstacles or something like no, I cannot allow you.
Like what happened was like he told me like Akshay, actually winter is coming, so I was thinking of like shutting it down for a few months, and I was like I'm the one who is running it, so if you want to shut it down, yeah, I'm happy to shut it down, but what do you think we'll do after winter? After winter we'll open it. And I told him like I'll do one thing. I actually have another plan. So don't you think like for the next 2 months, let me see if I can work on that. If that is going really good, I'll go with that. or else like, is it okay? Like, I'm happy to come back as well. And he said, yeah, okay, that's fine. And I thought like, I immediately that day itself, I called him. We went to a location and we discussed everything, like the do's and don'ts and advantages and disadvantage. Everything we discussed. That day night itself, we registered the company. Next day, we were like working on it.
Where was your first truck where you were working on it? Is still yours or you just gave it to a partner?
No. I resigned from
Before
there.
before coming this point, like
Yeah.
you told initially that you trust like very limited people,
Yeah.
and how come like you trust
Oh,
so blind?
that builded very fast. I still don't know how it.
Yeah, so because we met, I think,
I still don't know.
Because you have
I think we met
because
around.
picture you're telling me right now, it
Yeah.
happens with us also.
Oh,
That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
this thing.
I think I met him in
I
April,
met
May.
like thousands of people at the food truck.
Exactly.
In food truck.
You meet like a lot of people, and you
Exactly.
cannot have like.
And there was a time when one of my video got hit. It got around like 6 lakh views. I was getting constant inquiries on, shall we partner up? I'm ready to
Yeah,
invest.
that's what I'm.
A lot like that, but I didn't trust any of them. But
I didn't know about this 500K video and all, but
Yeah.
I came in later in the picture, and then I think we met in April, May, like that.
Yeah,
And in July, we registered the company.
and it's still not 1 year yet.
And still not.
Yeah, it's going to be 1 year.
It's gonna be 1 year next
One
month.
day you like be realizing who are you? When did I met you?
Yeah. As
So even we had that, like, we don't even know each other. I don't even know his exact home location or anything.
Maybe like the thing is that the pace of intensity of work you were.
He was
it was
angry.
so instant, bro.
It was so
you know,
instant. Yeah.
He was like, he just mentioned, like, I wanted to do this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but if I had some partner, like, who is exactly as my pace, and I said,
Exactly.
okay, I'm there. Well,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah, you always
Yeah.
look for your own shadow.
Own shadow.
That's the main thing. If
And not just the own shadow, he was actually having a lot of different skill set that I had lacked. So that
it was
contributing.
completing.
Yeah, it was completing the puzzle. That's the thing.
So and another thing is that maybe like sometimes it's that okay, this thing is, and you just give a trial, or maybe you can say a blind trust. If let's say I have already worked with other guy,
Yeah.
we didn't make a good connection.
Yeah.
Let's see how we can manage, and the way you were working and the way he's working,
Yeah.
all the similarity match, and then you just
Yeah,
started this.
it was like everything was instantaneous. Like it was like he came to have a cup of tea, and right now we are doing business of millions.
So like after 2 months, that your old like business partner,
Yeah.
did he call you back like
Yeah.
this are over?
No,
and then
before even he called me back, I told him like, okay, like I started my own company, and he was like more like he was also an open-minded person. Actually, if you think that will work out, just go ahead with that. And he was also like giving me advices as well. Don't worry about anything else. Like everything will work out. He's a
he
good
was
person though.
supportive as-
Yeah, he was really supportive. I'm still in contact with him. Like we are good friends as well.
So how did you come to this name?
Maximus. Oh,
That's like a tricky story.
The main thing now.
Yeah.
Business.
yeah.
So Maximus was born, like, so we are right in the process of registering the
Registering
company.
it.
And we were,
Everything is happening in days.
yeah.
Like we made the decision of registering the company. We had our talk, and that day itself we are trying to register a company.
Yeah.
So at the point,
It was almost like a night we are registering the company.
a night we were registering
And
the
then,
company.
like,
At that time he was not here.
I was in Singapore.
I was in
I
Singapore.
was in Singapore for one
Yeah.
month.
From UK only you went to Singapore.
Yeah.
We had the talk and everything discussion today.
Yeah.
And the next day morning he was going to Singapore, and that day night he reached there. And I told him like, let's just register the company right.
Yeah.
And he was like,
So I got in a Zoom meeting.
So like you were thinking and he was doing the action.
yeah.
Like, we got in a Zoom meeting, and then we were trying to register the company. So there is a column where we need to input the company name. And then we were like looking at each other.
What was some company name? We haven't even thought about it. Yeah. And we were like looking at each other and like, what is
So then there was like couple of suggestions and all which was coming, and then we were taking.
What was the worst name you heard?
So the thing was that, like, it was so pure coincidence. Okay.
Yeah.
So so we watched Gladiator during that time.
Yeah.
So like, I was
for that
I was-
movie.
Yeah, I was suggesting, what about Maximus?
Maximus.
And then, like, there is this Maximus.
And I was like,
Decimus Meridius. That's the thing. The Maximus. It was very coincidental, and then our first company name was Maximus.
That's why there's a gladiator in your
Yeah.
Then we did the research on the name Maximus.
So Maximus
and it
means
turned out to be, yeah.
Yeah. So the greatest, yeah, and it is also in a way connected to, like, the Maximus, the Gladiator, the Chariot.
Chariot
So
kind of
in a
thing.
way,
Yeah.
the Wheel of Time and the food truck.
It's
all
natural somehow.
related.
Name was actually coincidental.
Yeah.
So and like you bought, what about that truck? You took it for like second, buy it for second hand, and
Yeah, that I give it back to him. No, the first business that I started, that truck I give it back to him. So which was actually fine. Like everything is, that company is still up and running and it's a successful company. They're doing a really good job on that. So which is fine. Then I moved on with the Maximus. So we started doing the content creation. I'll be sitting in my car with my phone. Then I'll
when did you open this company, Maxima?
July.
Last
July
year,
25,
Last year
last
July.
year.
It's 11 months now.
11.
11.
11 months.
11 months
Only a
now.
year within
Yeah,
few
in
days.
50
Yeah.
days time.
It will be in a year within.
The celebration should be a maximum.
Yeah. So it was like we initially thought of like doing the self marketing and branding. So I'll be coming in my car, putting the phone there, no mic, no lights, nothing, just sitting in my car, and I'll be continuing to talk about that. Why? Because people didn't knew there was actually a possibility to start a business with such a low investment.
So let's say,
Yeah.
let's come on the point.
Yeah.
I'm a student.
Mm-hmm.
I have few grants, like
Mhm.
few thousands,
Mm.
not more than 4,000.
Mm.
Okay. So I want to start a business in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm on my PSW.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a part-time job,
Yeah.
surviving.
Yeah.
What you will suggest?
Well, the first thing I would suggest is like, do you really want to do food truck business? Why do you want to do this business? Are you really interested in it? That's the first question that you should be asking yourself. Let's say like you are a person who is really interested into the food industry. Do you really love it? Then only like go into any business. Why? Because I was also a foodie.
You have a
I
passion to make food. You have a passion to serve the
Exactly.
people, right?
Don't do any business just because you want to make money and make a living. That's not how the world works.
That is the most of the people
Yeah.
are doing to get the
Most
visa.
people-
Be very honest with you.
Yeah, most of the people just do it for the visa stake or just to make any money. So do it only if you love it. We actually love this thing.
So let's say, okay,
Mm.
I love it. I like to serve people. I'm passionate about food. What is the next step, and how your company guides, and how
Mm.
my people and my audience and the people over there,
Mhm.
they can trust you?
So we are the only company in UK where we actually provide the A to Z help when it comes to the food truck. Like say a lot of people actually help you to like buy the restaurant, do the
Did you charge
repackaging work.
anything for that?
Or we only charge for the food truck. We don't charge anything for the knowledge transfer. Like say from starting from scratch of like registering your company, getting the bank account, doing all the courses related to the food truck, and getting the electrical certificate, gas certificate, like insurance, the street trading consent, you name it, we have it. We'll be helping you in all, literally anything. And like you said, like if you only have a couple of £1,000 with you, we can even help you with the finance part as well. Like say if you have like good credit history, and we have like third party providers, so that can also be arranged.
And what about the bad credit history?
Bad credit history, then you'll have to come up with
Try and abolish this though.
similarly like how you like take a tenancy, you'll have to come up with a guarantor if your credit history is really bad, and I hope it's not.
But if someone have it a bad or don't have it,
Mhm.
they can go with a group of friends.
Yeah, of course, not just one. Like you can come with a group of 5 people or 4 people, start it together.
So how much it costs when, say, let's say four people want to start a food truck,
You can
and practically you can fit 4 people in the food truck.
Yeah, of course, we can. If you take a 4-meter trailer, you don't take 1 meter to stand in it, right? So you can easily take you can easily take a 4-meter trailer. 4 people can easily work.
So you charge any franchise cost, or you set up all the business from trading from the first day. You set up till there.
Yeah, till day one, we can help you with the help of Maximus. And there's another company that also we have. We actually bought another company. Like we bought half of the share of the other company. That's called Fusion Treats. We currently have 2 locations and we are actually working on the franchise as well. So like 7 more franchises coming in the next 3 months.
So tell me a breakdown, right?
Mhm.
So I'm a student. We are
Yeah.
like 4 people. You
Yeah.
want to open something in the UK. What you will suggest, and how thing will work? Let's say in the Midlands or in
Mhm.
Scotland, in London. Let's say in London, it's too
Yeah.
crowded.
Yeah.
How did you manage that?
So the first thing that I'll be asking that person is like, what's your idea? Do you have any idea that we can help you to develop? So like say like this person have an XYZ idea. Like there are recently a lot of people who come to us. like the salad box kind of thing, and all. It's bloody good ideas. You should see the people with ideas nowadays. So if they have a particular ideas, we can help to develop that. We can help them from the scratch of like registering a company to a point where like they'll get it up and trading. So we can help them in that way. Or else like if they don't have any idea, like if they're happy to take the franchise from us, we do have our own brand called Fusion Treats. We are actually burger joint, so we can help them with training, providing the SOPs.
Do you
clip, and
charge
everything.
for that?
We do not charge any franchise fee as of now. For the first 10 franchise, we are planning to like not charge anything as for the franchise fee. Just for the food truck, we are charging, and we will be providing all the training and necessary requirements to run the business successfully.
How about royalty?
Royalty is there, of course, but it's not like the other companies where you should give us a royalty of £1,000 every. It's not like that. It's like if you make money, we make the money. So like say like
You will push that business just
Mm.
because of obviously you charge royalty and everything, and then to take care of what the people are paying for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's on the basis of like percentage. So if you make money, we'll take a small percentage of like let's
See,
say like 3%.
royalty is a thing which is, it exists in all of the licensed businesses.
Yeah.
Be it anything, you name it, the royalty exists. Why? Because there is something already created. So we built that and we have multiplied it. We have kept it in 2 locations and it's been running with good product, which is very feasible, and also it's also liked by so many customers. We have a good mix of like client base, for example, like whites, Asians, Indian people, like, be it name it any.
Let's say
Yeah.
I'm buying a franchisee from you.
Yeah.
Example, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know which supplier to contact. I don't know how to make burgers. I don't know how to make fries. I know you have to fry, but you have to do on a certain temperature and
Yeah.
everything. And the stocking in POS system. So you guys do
That's
everything.
where we come in the picture. Like we handle everything, right from like training you, making you equipped for running that food truck, and providing with all the raw materials and necessary stuffs to run it, and make it as a proper brand, run it as a proper business rather than just like running the business for sake of running. It's all tracked, every unit cost allocation, every inventory tracking, all everything is done. We tie up with software providers to manage the sales and track the performance of it. So it's like a complete package when it comes to like learning a new business, and especially into the food industry, it will be a
But
start.
I have one
Yeah.
question, like, what I have seen, okay, you start the business and like few of the food industry I've seen that there is a team who check the quality,
Yeah.
the taste, are they doing on the right direction,
Mhm.
because it's impact on your brand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you guys doing those things as well?
We had two things. One is like the special ingredients, the marination sauces, all of that is actually provided from our end. So we are the suppliers to them. Second thing is the quality check. We'll be giving them the training, and there will be constant camera monitoring, and also like we'll be coming for checking every month. So every month we will be come to check to see if everything is done according to how we have actually trained them. So QC is an important fact when it comes to like the franchise or like building your own brand. So that's done neatly from our end.
Because it's like what I have seen that most of the owners tell the restaurant franchisee people that we are coming,
Yeah.
but you do like a surprise inspection.
Surprise inspection, that's it.
Because I've seen that that day only they clean and they do everything.
It doesn't work like that
Yeah.
for us.
So I
Well, when it comes to cleaning, it's not like we have 5 or 6 rooms in there. It's just one food truck, right? We already have cameras inside, so we can see if they are doing the cleanings and everything is done rightly.
hygiene,
Yeah,
like
everything can be
because
monitored
reflecting on the
24/7.
brand, the quality.
Yeah,
I've seen
exactly.
the restaurants have closed just because of the hygiene.
Yeah,
They are not
sorry.
focusing on these things. They are not focusing on the quality test products, and
Yeah.
they blame on these things.
Yeah.
Like they have not given us proper training. They have not.
Mhm.
So are you like you have already sell so many food trucks? So
Yeah.
does you like have impact on those things before?
Nothing as of now, like everything is going neatly.
Everything is going well.
Right now, we have like sold over 10 plus clients all over UK food truck. We are in London, Luton, Oxford, Newcastle, Liverpool, Nottingham, Loughborough. Where else?
A lot of places.
Yeah, so and then our franchise locations are coming all over the UK, all for like Wales, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Scotland, everywhere. Like our it's throughout UK. Our franchises are coming.
So you are not just dealing only UK or like other.
Yeah.
We are planning to expand to Europe as well. First, we'll figure out how the UK works. Then only like we'll be entering into the European
Basically,
market.
if someone is buying a food truck,
Mm.
let's make it easy to understand.
Mhm.
Someone is coming to buy a food truck. They got two options. One is your franchisee, one make their own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which you will help them from A to Z, from starting a company, bank accounts, accountant, everything.
Everything, yeah.
Right. How about the location?
Location also we can give them assistance. Why? Because we work with many British company, so they actually help us to find the location as well.
Do you have a tie with those companies?
Of course, we do have a tie-up with them, and most of the food truck that we sell, only one was like the person who actually found the location already. All the other places we figured out the location for them.
Do you see the footfall in everything starts?
We are actually giving it on shopping parks and retail parks mostly. So obviously there will be footfall, right?
And for Uber Eats and Deliveroo Just Eats, you make it
You
work.
can register in Uber Eats or any delivery platform. You can register. It works just like a takeaway, but still though it costs like 1/4 of the price of a takeaway. That's a smart.
How much a food truck makes yearly and a monthly?
As in of we can say it like in a daily basis. Like say if it is registered with Uber Eats delivery and everything, our expectation is around in a radius of like 500 to 750. So if you're bloody good at marketing, if you know how to catch a fish, obviously you can. It all depends on how you market the things and how good are you with the
So
items.
do you guys help with marketing also? Let's say someone is taking a franchise, Fusion Streets from.
When it comes to the franchise, yes, we can help with the marketing,
But not with the truck.
not with the other. Just Maximus Trailers, if they're building their own.
It's itself. You have seen the designs of the truck.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
designs are very nice.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Like
And we are more focused on like building a unique customized trailers to them. It's not like we are doing something which
The
is
Tandy Green trailers, not
no,
like that.
not like that.
I've seen your trailer. It's very brilliant. It's a
No,
different
thank you.
concept.
we're gonna put the pictures as well.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
We are the first news.
So let's say someone contacted you
Yeah.
and say everything.
Mhm.
So how long this timeline takes over? Just
Well,
make it
yeah,
easy to understand.
it will take around 2 to 3 months. We are looking at 8 to 12 weeks, depending on how much customization, how much branding they need. So it all comes down to that.
So do you also see the potential of the person? Then you give the truck, or you just be like, okay, you need the truck, you got your truck. That's it.
Well, we will actually talk in very detail with him just to see what he really wants. Like it's actually an emotional connection that we have with most of our clients that we do, right? So it's not just like you come take the truck and go. Like we'll be understanding what he need. That then only like we'll be delivering it to him.
Tell me a success story so people should know what really it is on a practical manner.
Take our story instead. Like we have our own brand called Fusion Treats. So we currently started with Nottingham. Then we moved to Love Pro. We currently have 2 branches up and running. And we are currently have a team of 6. And we are like franchising right now. And we have plans to like expand to all across UK. So currently we have like sold 7 franchises and you're yet to see it, right? Yeah, it's coming all across UK.
So right now things are going pretty well. From like there is no like challenges right
In
now
fact,
you're facing.
8, not 7.
Eight,
Today
yeah.
we signed one more.
Oh, yeah.
One more. Oh, congratulations!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
8.
So now, from your perspective, it's like I think initially what obstacles you have faced in initial when you started these things.
How was your ground journey basically with that?
Do you come to at like any certain point where you both have decided either maybe both or one have decided things are not working, all right, I think we should quit.
Not even once.
We faced lot of obstacles.
Oh, you wouldn't
Obstacles
even.
was like
That's the
part
problem.
of our journey.
Because the business is never like
Yeah.
this. It's like this ups and downs.
Yeah,
They don't know the reality.
Yeah.
there are things which we
Days
have
we
faced.
haven't slept.
Sleepless nights, sleepless driving
Yeah.
days. Yeah,
Drive for
like
like 700, 800 miles in one stretch. Like going back and forth to like Fellister Port and all. And the main problem was like there was no one to ask. You're the only one who actually entered into the business with providing all the services, as in like a full package. So there are like 3-4 companies in UK which provide food truck, but no one actually even look into the gas equipment or like gas certification, anything. We are the only company to do everything as in of like in a whole package.
So they were providing it, but with the limitations.
Obviously, with the limitation.
You know, an
That's the trend.
interesting thing which happened. We are just almost 1 year into the business, and recently we have been contacted by one of our competitor who has been in the business for like 3-4 years here in the UK, and he have sold many trucks. So he reached out to us and he invited us to his home, our competitor, and discussing about collaboration with us.
Yes.
Okay. So
That is a secret. That's for the next.
What happened next is a secret.
That's for the next. That's
So-
for part 2, guys. Dogs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell me one thing. Do you think it's worth it? Like after like facing so many obstacles, now you are in that position where you can say, okay, those sleepless nights, sleepless drives are worth it.
It's still there.
Still there.
Still there.
It's all part of the process.
It's part of the process. When you're starting something new from scratch, you will have to go through a lot of challenges, and not every day is same. So you might have figured out one solution to a problem. Next day, immediately another problem is coming. So we figure it out on the way. It's like a never-ending process, I believe.
It's like you need an open mind. That's what you mentioned, that you have a competitor, you went to the home and had dinner. Mostly people, international students, the people who come from it, mostly they don't have it. If they are on a good scale, like they'll be like an attitude. Why should we have it?
Actually had bloody good offers. We were offered a lot of things, but we actually was having the right mindset to say no. That's one problem with the middle class. If they were offered something and given a hope, they will grab it.
Yeah.
But the main short-term game basically. But you will need to know what you really want and really go for that then and there. You will need to take investments at some point, but not at the initial point.
So the thing is that one thing, it's like, you both started from zero. We cannot say that, okay, we have a good investment, we have good fund. You just figure out on your own how we have to, manage these things. Although you know about this thing because you have done the food truck this business before,
Yeah.
and he hasn't, but still he believes in your vision and you believe in him. Is you started this business, and I think right now what I'm observing, like, is going pretty good.
It's going all right.
Easy thoughts.
It's going all right.
When we started this, even before like starting this, we were writing, like sitting down and writing our
Yeah.
vision and mission. On that, we clearly mentioned we want to do what KFC has done to the brick and mortar fast food franchise chains. We will replicate that same, or like what McD has done.
Yeah.
We'll replicate that in food trucks. And right now we are on the process of making.
No, I think you are doing like pretty good, because we have seen your food truck and we have seen, because what most people observe is like, when you see something for the first time, it's always remind back in your like mind. Okay,
Yeah.
we have seen this thing. The moment I saw the design and the trucks, because it's completely like, you can say, a new idea, although people have made it before back in different countries. But what I have seen, I have seen so many trucks over in the UK, but the truck which I have seen yours is like, it's
Completely unique.
elegant and minimal design. Is very good.
Very American design.
Yeah.
With a modern touch.
People always focus on, okay, there's a truck,
Yeah.
and that's it. But you are focusing on like the
brand.
More of like a brand.
focusing more on
Food
brand.
trucks, street food has often been neglected.
We
Yeah.
told
Yeah.
someone that, okay, we have seen in India, like there are vans, okay, food truck vans, and people come in the mindset, oh, you have a van. But when they see that food truck, this is, I don't want to like open an
There is an
food truck is better for us.
Better, yeah.
there is an interesting thing which, when we were doing our research at first, the street food market is very cluttered. Here in the UK, be it in India, anywhere,
very
street food market is very cluttered.
Yeah.
And there is no one major player. There is multiple players who someone knows, anybody knows, someone doesn't know, and it's all over the place. And there is no, let's say, you can say fast food franchising or fast food restaurant chains, you can name 10. But what about the food trucks? That's like in every city you can find it, but you don't know a name which is common to everybody. So there is a gap in this market. We realized this, and then we tap into them. There is few players which have done this, but they are not able to market it in a way that which we are trying to do right now.
No one has done it professionally.
But if you go to see the Birmingham market,
Yeah, there's a really good market there. Food trucks coming over there. Not just Birmingham, in many places it's coming now.
in Birmingham, I've seen there's a chai street something.
Yeah.
Over there, they put a truck.
Yeah.
Go with the car, a takeaway. Suck your car, have your food.
Yeah.
So like, did you like, when you were planning to open the food trucks, although you told about this thing that your competitor called you and had to do collaboration. Before calling you, what, like, they push you down, or they put a lot of obligations and all?
They don't know about us
Yeah.
until they know about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a simple thing. Like, they were not even aware that we existed until at some point, like, they realized
came
that
to
there is
realize
some other
about
player.
us.
So yeah, when they found out, like, because we were like so into making sure that our quality is the best. So we had to do several modifications for our trailers.
And you're
to make it-
customizing on your own.
Yeah, we do
Everything.
everything back in China. So we have a good manufacturing base in China. So everything we do it there. We have a team over there, and we does that everything there. But to make it the trial and error method, and then to make it to suit the conditions of the UK, and like make it as good as possible, we had to go through several iterations. So for that, we make sure that our the things which we are seeing out there is reflected along with our touch in it. So
Yeah.
that's why our trailers are really different from whatever you see in the market.
Yeah, you're telling about like your next 5-year business.
Yeah, trying to build a food truck there, all of us you. So we have
So right now only focusing on UK. Like after some time you're gonna expand all over.
actually mainly this episode we realize structuring it and moving it really long.
Okay, I hope you will able to achieve as soon as possible rather than going 5 years. So yeah, I think that was the Maximus 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 is, guys. I'll put the link on the in this video of Maximus. I think you have your own website as well. Yeah. So
Number, website, everything. Book a call, get a trailer, start a business today.
start a business today. Yeah, and keep following the channel, and make sure you subscribe the channel as well. Thank you guys. Thank you.